All right.
All right.
You ready? Welcome to another episode of Wait Again Minute episode. We're about to you about Wait Again Minute. Today is December the 3rd, 2020. And tonight we have the pleasure of having a special guest with us. A guy that is multi-talented. Okay.
Is that you?
What happened?
Okay. Go ahead. You're interested.
Technical difficulty?
Yes.
Go
Okay.
It happens.
So, all right. Tonight's special guest is a guy that is multi-talented. He's a former NFL player, actor, and producer. Um,
And director.
yeah, he's a NFL player, actor, and producer who recently starred in Saints and Sinners, and now making his presence in Coins for Love. I understand you're starring in Coins for Love, which is about a Christmas romantic drama.
Yeah, that's we did that one last year. We actually already released the second Coins for Love.
Right.
The first one was Coins for Christmas, which is the Christmas version of it. And then we came back and did Coins for Love, which was, I guess, the sequel to Coins for Christmas, where they just wanted to see that story continue to grow. Miss Kathy Hughes, the president of TV1, loves the series, so she wanted to see those characters, see where those stories would keep on going. So we may have another one in the works.
Right.
What's
So,
wrong?
wait a minute. So, Karon, tell us a little bit about yourself besides Coins for Love, because you got a lot going on. Got your hands on a lot. So, tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Just I've been going at this whole entertainment life, I guess, for a little while now. I didn't really realize playing football and acting and all of it's pretty much the same. So I've been doing this for 20 plus years if you put on the football stuff. But just being as an actor and a producer, it's been 12, 13 years of grinding and just really trying to grow my craft and grow my audience as an actor and just, trying to get to the top of the food chain with it.
Good. So, question: was it hard transitioning from football to acting? How did it all play out?
For me, it wasn't hard at all. I mean, it was trials and tribulations, but I knew my plan when I was playing football. Before I even wanted to play football, I wanted to be an actor. I wanted to be an actor as early as first grade when I played Puss in Boots in the play.
All right.
I wanted to be an actor from way back then, and I used to tell everybody when I finished playing sports I was going to be an actor. So for me, it was the plan, and I just executed it. I kept moving forward as if that was what I was supposed to do. I finished one thing, and now it's time to move on to the next.
Right. So, do you miss playing football?
Absolutely not.
You don't.
You don't?
Oh no.
Why? You don't like the working out part, or?
The working out part is fine. It's just the aftermath of playing. You know what your body you go through after every game. That's
your body.
It's repeated 45-mile-per-hour car collisions. Y'all ever been in a car accident?
Huh?
Have y'all ever been in a car accident?
Yes, I have.
Oh no, I have.
Yeah, I've probably been in hundreds of them.
It's not fun.
Yeah, it's not fun at all. And I did it to my body for 7 years plus college.
So that's kind of good that you actually knew as a child you wanted to be an actor, and you actually made that happen.
Yeah, I mean that's how it's supposed to work, ain't it?
That's right. What's some projects you working on currently right now?
I've been producing a lot of my own stuff this last year with the quarantine. Of course, I worked on other projects. I got a project coming out soon. I don't know when it's dropping. It's called Red Winter. I did that before the quarantine finished, before the quarantine started. I produced and wrote and my own pilot with my partners, Lim Collins and Marcus Monroe and Mike Allen. We've been putting our own content together called The Fellas. And then we came back this last October and dropped the first episode of Vault of Terrors, which is was like a scary thriller, like kind of a homage to Tales from the Crypt. So we've been doing that, and got my book coming out in the first quarter next year called Man Laws. My two cents to a young black male, and just building my brand. I got the Keep Peddling hats. That's the first line that's coming in my clothing line. the whole keep pedaling thing that I
Oh
movement
yeah,
that I
clothing
do.
line coming
Yeah,
up.
keep that.
Yeah, keep pedaling. Behind my whole,
Okay,
you know,
Okay.
okay.
behind my little phrase, I always tell people just to keep pedaling, never give up on your dreams. And um, so that's coming out, and just been busy, man. Just trying to build these pyramids out here. I tell people all the time, we black people, we come from people who
That's
build
right.
pyramids
Right.
and
Like,
civilizations. So whatever I can see in my mind, I can make happen.
well, I like to, we like to say thank you because I'm sure you extremely busy to actually let us wait again a minute here, actually interview
Mm-hmm.
you because I'm sure you have a lot going on.
Yeah, I
So,
do, but I want to build each other up. You know what I'm saying? So for you to reach out and want to do an interview, I think it's an honor for me to do it, man. I see two sisters doing their thing, and shoot, let's get it in. Let's help each other out.
right. So, how do you manage all the different hats that you wear in family life? How do you manage to have your own personal time? Like, what do you do on your downtime?
I ride my bike, and I go out and try to get my workout in on my bike. Like today, I got 22 miles in. Spend about an
Okay.
hour and a half on my bike. Just me getting away is just me a couple hours being able to just focus on my body and just work my mind, and that's kind of like my meditation. But other than
Right.
that,
That's
I
a
got a
stress
six.
reliever as well.
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely. I got to go ahead.
I ride bikes too. However, I haven't gotten to the 2, 3, or 10, or nowhere near 22 miles.
Well,
I'm pretty much
baby
at
steps.
the 30-minute, maybe 40-minute type of ride, and that'd be about
Mm-hmm.
maybe a mile.
Oh, you going slow, slow. You could walk.
Right.
You could walk a mile in 40 minutes.
But it's like I ride, then I stop, then I ride. But I have found it being so relaxing to me
Mm-hmm.
though.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
it's
so
literally doing what you
relaxing.
did as a child. It's like,
Right. And then I have my earbuds in
mm-hmm.
and I'm just riding. I
Yeah,
keep
so you
saying I'm gonna try to
understand.
go further.
No, you just
Huh?
take it as far, go as you feel. You know what I'm saying? Everybody does things for their reason. You know what I'm saying? So you might just need to do it for what you said, just to relax and just to have that moment. Don't judge it. Just be it. You know what I'm saying? Just live it and be it.
Right.
People, we're so hard on ourselves, judging our thoughts, our emotions, our feelings. They're there for a reason. Let's acknowledge them, understand them, and make them be a part of you, and make them your weapons as instead of your crutches. A lot of us, we use our shortcomings as crutches as opposed to weapons.
Well,
I
that's
always tell
true.
people, the elephant in the room can only hurt you if we don't acknowledge it. So let's talk
That's
about it, and let's
right.
get let's get to know it, and make it our pet. You know what I'm saying? Instead of it making them the pet. So it's all
Mm-hmm.
about perspective.
That's
Yeah.
right.
I'm gonna go a little further. I'm gonna go a little further. So that's
Yeah.
what I was gonna ask you about the keep paddling. I know you
Hmm.
hashtag that a lot. So the keep paddling is basically your cycling and now your clothing line.
It's not it started, it came to me on a bike. Every year I do 100-mile ride to Alabama, and I stay in a
Mm.
hotel, and I do it on my birthday, around my birthday. I don't use the new year of America or the
100
world as
mile
my
Wait
new
ride.
year.
again, man.
100-mile ride.
Well, that's just the first
Wow.
day. The next day I got to go back home and do it again. So I do basically
Oh
200 miles in
wow.
2 days.
So
So I do that every year.
I know you
Yeah, go
got to
ahead.
bite your legs like spaghetti strings.
Nah, my legs is a tree trunk still from, I'm built up like an old ex-football player still. So
Oh
a lot,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I'm a
But
lot
100.
leaner. Yeah, I'm a lot leaner, but those legs don't go nowhere.
Okay.
So
So
for me, it's always been a grounding. So that it came to me on the bike, and it's more than a bike to me. It's actually just your life. It's like
mm,
your bike to me. The bike to me became more like my actual life. And in life, when you ladies have things you're doing, right?
mm,
There's times when you're going faster. There's times when you're going slow. There's times you get tired. That's just like being on the bike. There's times you want to get off that damn bike and leave that bike on the road and just sit down, don't you? But you don't. You just keep pedaling. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
And that's the whole idea of it. Just keep pedaling. And you'll get home. You'll get to your goals. You'll get to your dreams. And that's what it started at. But it's more than being about a bike. It's just about life now. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's
right.
not a brand. It's an energy.
Keep paddling.
Yep. Keep pedaling. Yep.
So when you're doing the 100-mile rides and then to and from, are you doing these rides alone or is there a group?
No, the first few years I did it by myself. This year, a couple guys rode halfway with me and turned around just to kind of see me off. Eventually, I wish I could get some people to ride with me and kind of have their own experience. But it's my experience, and it's kind of what I do for my spiritual grounding for the year.
Okay.
So, you know, it could be something big one day or not. It's cool. You know, I don't believe in sharing my whole world like a lot of people in social media in the world do. I believe that
Right.
some things do need to remain a mystery.
Okay. And I agree. That's true. Now tell us about the series,
Which
Vault of
one?
Terror.
Vote of Terror.
Why did you choose to use the YouTube platform?
My partners and I, Lim Collins and Marcus Monroe, they already had like 160,000 subs on their channel, right? And
Right.
so I had a vision of saying, look, we could create this content. We could put our money in, we could build it, use our talents, use our, you know, all our gifts and all our things, and we could get it and look to try to sell it to a network or get it with somebody else who already has a, you know, a bigger following like a TV One, a BET, a Bounce. I have relationships with all those networks, but at the end of the day, it's like at some point we have to start doing something for ourselves instead of looking for somebody else to feed us. So for
Right.
me, it was like, do I start doing this now and build it over 10 years? And in 10 years or whatever, how long it takes for it to take to the point where I got 2 or 3 million subscribers following and watching it, that I'm basically making my own money off the stuff I create myself, and there is no middleman. It's just my partners. We create it, we put it on the channel, checks come directly to us. You know, we have to partner with YouTube in the
Good.
aspect of it, but at the end of the day, it's something that we can build ourselves for us, and we can create the kind of content we want without people, you know, telling us what how to create and how to do it. You know, and we own it. It's all ours. One really good conversation I had with Tyler early in my career when I did a couple shows from early in my career. He told me, man, if you, I don't tell you nothing else good, own everything that you create. And that bit
That's
of
good.
advice to
Yeah.
me
That's good
was,
advice.
yeah, that bit of advice to me it stuck with me all these years. And I'm watching my brother David Banner do the same thing with his music and with his clothing line and with his
Okay.
career. And I'm just fortunate to be around really good, strong men and help kind of lead the way for me. And I just pick up the breadcrumbs and then I leave some for the next
That's
person to follow.
right. So how was that actually hooking up working for Tyler? Because I just wanted to go, I want to be able to go there just to view the his studio. How was that?
Well, I've been blessed to work on both studio lots, and
Okay.
you know, it's a blessing anytime. You know, like I said, I worked for Tyler early in my career, like the first 2, 3, 4 years of my career, and it was really, really a blessing to do that. Just for the fact, again, I got to, you know, be around Tyler and earlier in his, he even had a second studio when I first started, when I did those other ones with him, and when I worked on the lot the second time, I wasn't even working for Tyler. I was actually working for another powerful, strong king, Will Packer, and on Ambitions. So it was like it was like a full circle moment for me. It's like now I'm on Tyler Perry's lots, his new ones, working on a whole different show for a whole different another brother. So for me, I used to ride around that lot and just really be inspired by what Tyler has created and what he's done, you know, and what he's going to continue to do is great for all of us to really see. And each one of us should be trying to emulate that and make that better. You know what I'm saying? What Tyler did with Will, what all our ancestors and people did ahead of us, we should see that, study it, try to emulate it, and get better and bigger, and keep moving the needle.
Okay. So out of all the roles that you have played, what roles do you prefer to play?
I don't think I have a set role that I like to play. I do like to play a bad guy. Bad guys are fun.
Bad guy.
Yeah, I've been playing bad guys the last few roles, and it's been fun. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a free role to play. You don't have to think too much about the morals of it, or the bad guy. It's not a bad guy. Bad people have a lot of fun.
Right.
So you get to do that and don't have to suffer any of the real life consequences.
So if a role comes to you where you have the choice to pick good guy, bad guy, or comedy, you would prefer to do the bad guy.
I'm gonna do the bad guy, and he's gonna be hilarious.
A funny bad guy.
Yeah, those are the best bad guys. You never forget those bad guys. Look at the Joker.
Right.
The Joker is one of the best characters ever.
Cause I was wondering was something wrong with me because I want to act too. I always tell people I want to be a crackhead. I want to act as a crackhead. I'm not a crackhead, but I want to act. I think I want to put my all into it. I could do any role. But for some reason, I always say,
Why crackhead?
I don't know. I seen them, so I know I guess I can show y'all how they act. I don't seen them.
Oh Lord.
Hey, to each his own. Hey, however that works. I just, hey, I
Not
just
a
say,
crackhead.
Hey, don't judge it. You just be
Right.
there
I don't
with
know
it. You
why I
know what
want
I'm
to do
saying?
that.
Hey,
Right.
don't ask why. Just ask why not. Why not do
Exactly.
it?
So have have you and your wife Terry Vaughn, have y'all act or played in a movie or show together?
Yeah, we've done a couple projects together. We actually have a project that's actually on Amazon Prime right now called The Lion's Crumbs. It's 2 episodes. It's a satire, basically written basically roughly around our real lives, but it's scripted and
Okay.
it's on Amazon Prime right now called The Lion's Crumbs. 2 episodes, funny.
The Lion's
We
Crumb.
want to do more of it, so it looks like we're probably gonna do more. The
Is it
Lion's
weird
Crumbs is
working with her?
On Amazon Prime. Yep.
Amazon Prime, Lion's Crumb. Okay, that's
No,
Lion's.
I live with her. I mean, it's not.
It's
Yeah, it's
not.
not
It's not
hard.
weird. Okay.
No.
Okay. So, what are your goals? What do you plan on doing within the next 5 years? What are your plans? Right now, you know, you're acting. Now you say you're about to be an author in January. You're a director.
Yep.
You're a producer.
Yep.
You're a creator. You have a clothing line.
So in the next 5 years, I'll be a best-selling author. I will be an award-winning director, actor. I would have sold 1 or 2 of my shows. No, I've been sold about 2 of these shows I've created. I'll be starring in my own show that I'm probably writing and creating myself as well. And my kids will be healthy. My wife will be healthy. I'll be healthy. I'll probably look even more handsome than I do now.
Hey, way to get a minute.
I'll be even better shape, and I hopefully I'll be even a better man than I am now.
That's right.
So what type of project would you like to be working on that you have not already done? What is something new that you would like to be doing?
Well, whatever I knew I'd like to be doing, I'm probably gonna write it, or I'm already writing it for myself.
Gotcha.
I'm writing a black Superman movie for myself. I'm writing a heist movie with my partners for us to do. All the movies that we grew up seeing that we saw them doing, I'm doing them for me and our people. Like, I think we should have all the same things, you know what I'm saying? Because they took everything from us, so I'm gonna just go ahead and return the favor and show just show y'all what it's supposed to really look like.
Right, because you have a lot going on. Like you're doing a lot.
Do y'all
Building
take the kids,
baby?
Do y'all take the kids with y'all on the road while y'all traveling, you and your wife?
No, we don't have to do that. Like my wife is in Connecticut now directing a movie, and I'm here holding the fort down. If I had to leave, it's just really been fortunate that we've never had to go out of town. We'll be gone an extended amount of time together. And when those days come, we'll be fine because we'll probably, my mother-in-law helps out, my dad, and if we have to, we'll hire some people to help us out. But it's right now everything has been in really good flow. Both of us have never been just super, super, super busy at the same time. We're both busy all the time, but
right.
Like for instance, neither one of us has had to do a away gig for an extended amount of time at the same time, which is great.
That's excellent.
It's called balance too.
Right.
Yeah, so, just staying in flow.
So tell us a little bit about your book that's coming out in January.
Yeah, the book is Man Laws. It's going to be published on Sisters Andrea 13 and Joan. That's the book publishing company. Audrey Ori is the book publisher. She's a powerful sister that is doing amazing things in the industry with the books and the publishing and building her own brand in her own right. It's going to be on 13th and Joan. It's called Man Laws: My 2 Cents to a Young Black Male, and it's just basically a set of laws that I kind of live by each stage of my life. Beginning from like 5 years old to like 10 or 12. Some of the basic stuff you need to know as a young man, like shake a man's hand firm and look him in the eye, and your word is your bond and is your bond, and some of the things I know a lot of young Black men are missing these days because everybody didn't grow up with a plethora of coaches that could lead them in the right direction, or a father or brothers. And I just was really fortunate to have a really strong village of men around me that helped me get to where I am, and helped me be who I am. So for me, I've encountered brothers that I know for a fact, and initially, just the initial meeting, they didn't know how to shake my hand properly. So I
Right.
knew
And so it wasn't
they
taught,
didn't.
right?
Right, and that's no fault of theirs. It's a
That's
fault of
right.
ours as the elder village. So I'm really trying to get my people to get back to the African community type
That's
of way
right.
of living, the way we're supposed to interact with each other, and just do my part. So that's what the book is. It's a set of laws and different rules at each stage of life. It goes from 15 to 20. These are the things that you need to start paying attention to,
That's
and
right.
understanding. And then it goes from 20 to 30, and then 30 to 40, and it breaks down each law. I do a bunch of experiences, what happened when I got this law, why it happened, and it's just it's like a conversation with another Black man that I can't have with everybody at the same time, but I would love to. But this is my way of doing it in the mass kind of way, and it's a pictorial in there where you'll learn how to tie a tie and put on a
Right.
condom
okay.
properly.
And it's basically like a
Um,
timeline of what to do and what not to do. The age, how you break it down.
at each stage, you see what I'm saying, and it's gonna be a small book, nothing real super big. I want young. I envision it being a young brother on college campus for the first time, and he doesn't have a
That's right.
dad, or he doesn't have an uncle, or he doesn't have somebody that he can, hey, yo man, can you tell me how to blah 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 blah, I need to tie a tie, or he can open his
Exactly.
book
You'll be
like boom boom
amazed.
boom, but
Yeah, a
tie.
lot of them don't know how to tie a
Yeah.
tie.
Right.
Hey, a lot of them don't know how to put on a condom properly. You know what I'm saying? I
Exactly.
didn't know how to put on a
Exactly.
condom properly until like
And you know what? You are
college,
exactly right. And
and that's
basically,
and that's
you
and
know, the
that's
new
key.
saying we learned, each one teach one to reach one. So
So it's like a guide.
Absolutely.
It's a book of like a guide to
yeah.
young guys. Yeah, that's
Right,
excellent.
and I'm also the ambassador, ambassador and celebrity spokesperson for the Sickle Cell Foundation of Georgia.
Okay.
Okay.
That's another.
You're in Georgia right
That's my. Yes, I'm in
now?
Atlanta,
Okay.
and that's one of the things that my mother passed away from sickle cell. So that was one of the things that I always said,
Okay.
that once my platform got big enough, I was going to really start to bring awareness to sickle cell in my community, because it's a disease that we can really get rid of by basically communicating and knowing our sickle cell status. Like, what do you guys know if you are trait carriers,
I
or
know.
anybody in your family has
Yes,
it?
I have.
Right.
I have one of our members here in the vaccine of the podcast.
One of our production assistants
She has
has
sickle
sickle
cell,
cell.
and she teaches us about it. And I have a relative
Good.
that has it as well.
Yeah, see, I have the trait, so I couldn't marry a woman that had the trait, or my kids would have had sickle cell. You see how you can just stop
Okay.
it?
Oh, okay.
And
So
So
that's
that's how that
right.
works.
so every time I went out with a woman, one of the first few questions in the first date was, "What's your sickle cell status?"
And
Because
they
if you got
probably
it,
didn't know, because I know I don't know
Yeah,
mine.
because I don't know
yeah,
mine
But
either.
again, I don't
yeah.
know
Well,
mine.
yeah, because I'm not about to waste your time or mine. You know what I'm saying? Because if you got the trait, I don't give a damn how fine you are, how much we got a connection. I'm not giving no disease to my children that I can stop. You know what I'm
That's
saying? Because
right.
I saw what that disease does to people, and it's nothing nice. So I would be reckless in my way if I just did that. So for me, my mother always told me, when she was alive, she always said, Karon, if you can stop this, stop it. And that's why she used to always preach to me. You got to open your mouth. You got to communicate. You got to talk to these young ladies. You're gonna have a lot of women knocking on your door. Just be responsible, and don't pass this horrible disease down the line.
So you shut it down right then and there.
It stopped with me. My brothers, we were all raised with the same directive. So three of us have stopped it in the tracks in our families. So now with my platform, I plan on getting to stop it in the next generation family. So I spend a lot of time. I go to the camps with the sickle cell kids and the parents, and I talk to them. And the parents and the kids, at the point where they're at now, is too late. But the kids and the next generation, it's not too late. We can educate, we can get the word out, and it's just every interview I do, I try to let people know, if you're Black, go get your sickle cell status, know your status, so
That's
you don't
right.
pass this disease on to your children unexpectedly, and then you'll be feeling bad about that your whole life. And it was just knowing yourself, and that's just another thing that I wanted people to know thyself. Go read your history. Go read our history, not the books they hand you. If they handed you a book, ain't nothing in that book gonna hurt them.
Yeah.
So Read books that they don't hand you. I'll leave it at that.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And your book being one. So your
And
book would be really good for, young men and young ladies or ladies who have young men to help
Yep,
guide
absolutely.
them and teach them things, especially if the father is not around or in the home.
Absolutely.
So that would be good. So now your clothing line
And it's
that you
gonna help the
also
women
have.
that those men encounter one day.
That's right.
And then it's gonna help the women that those men one day encounter.
Right, right. So your clothing line
Go
that you
ahead, the
have
clothing
coming
line.
out, let us know a little bit about that and how can we purchase,
Right.
as well as your book. Also, right
Soon as
quick, let us know how we can purchase your book.
everything will be coming out first quarter of the year. We'll be doing a launch of my website. It'll be Karon Joseph Riley, www.karonjosephriley.com. You better get, all the gear, all the inspiration, all the projects that I own and that I've written and produced. Will eventually you'll be able to find those there as well.
Okay.
It's gonna be a one-stop shop for Karon Joseph Riley. You can get anything you need from the site, inspiration, wardrobe, swag, style. I don't whatever you need. I might be able, have it on there for you. Just to shout out, my brother David Banner's line is you can go to his www.davidbanner.com. My other brother Anthony up in Detroit Luxury Wear Fashions is antnetwork.com. Great clothing line. Eventually I'm gonna be at the point where I'm wearing nothing but black all the time, every day,
Right.
every day. Either it's gonna be my line, my brother's line, my sister's line, somebody's line. It won't be Gucci, it won't be Louis, it won't be none of these people who don't support me or my people.
Is that one of your shirts you have on, or is that David? Whose shirt is that?
This is David Banner's hat. This is my other brother Anthony in Detroit, Detroit luxury fashion.
That's his sweater you have on?
Yep, that's the sweater I have on now. And yeah, I got what else I got on this that's it. I got on some UGG house shoes. So I need some of my brothers and sisters to make some house shoes for me. And I will buy
that
them.
might be something for you to come up with your line now.
What trust me, eventually if it ain't already been scratched, I'm gonna be itching it. Come on, yep, okay, boom. And that's and literally that's how business is done. Whatever you need in your life, if you need it, then you create it. And next thing you know, you got to guarantee somebody else needs it too.
Okay, right. That's right. Rep your brothers and your friends. That's what we all need to do. That's how you support each other. That's how you build black business. Not only having your own
black nationality. Yep. And that's how you enact change. All this other stuff we doing, that ain't gonna do it. Power recognize power. And what's power?
That's true.
Right.
Money.
That's true.
Right. That's absolutely right. So with your line, are you planning on what type of clothing do you want to do with your line?
Stuff I like to wear. I'm gonna have sweatsuits. I'm gonna have hats. I'm gonna have it's gonna be how I dress. I'm like a really cool. I dress like a really cool ass dad. You know what I'm saying? I dress like a really cool ass dad. It's gonna, everything's gonna fit nice. It's gonna fit, it's gonna fit your body. It's gonna, I keep my body in shape, so I like to make sure it's seen and visible when I wear stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the mystique. You see me, you see a leading man at all times.
Okay.
So it's just gonna be really dope. It's gonna be, I'm from Detroit, so fashion is in my blood. It's gonna be swagged out. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be dope. I love 90s fashion with when Sean John was on top with the velour jumpsuits and stuff. I want to do a really dope velour, tracksuit that's a little bit more modernly cut and just really, dope with the Keep Peddling logo on there. You know what I'm saying? It's simple,
So your children, how they feel about acting as far as y'all acting? Do you think they want to be in a movie? They ever say they want to act?
Well, my daughter's
follow y'all lead?
Yeah, my daughter's been in 2 of the Christmas movies I did.
Okay.
Back in the day. Yeah, she was in Baby for Christmas and Merry Christmas Baby. She was in 3 of the movies actually.
So I bet she enjoyed that, huh?
Yeah, she loves watching them with me now. She loves watching stuff. She has her own YouTube channel that she has some videos up on. Called it's the Lola Queen channel. If any of y'all got some kids, y'all want to turn them on.
Okay, let me tell my baby, Lola Queen.
Yep, Lola Queen, that's her station. We got to put some more videos. We got about 3 or 4 videos on there. Her doing dolls' hair and these kids
They
sit there
get
and watch
paid.
other
Look,
kids play.
they get paid for the just play.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, absolutely. I go to some of those sites. Those parents is making mad money while videotaping their kids play with dolls, and then 10 million kids sit there and watch them play with dolls. That's what the world has become now.
My
So
baby,
I was sitting around.
she does it. She love watching it. She want to go to somebody's house. I said, I don't know where they live at. But they make good money just letting them play with dolls.
Yeah, so like I said, like I told my daughter, I said, you want your own channel? She's like, yeah, I do it. Yeah, and she's like the little star of the family anyway. So she's not shrink. Yeah, she's been ice skating for 3 or 4 years already. She's a beast, man. She's 6.
She's 6. Oh, good.
Yeah, she's 6. My oldest son is 19. He's out of college. We're trying to figure out what he's doing in life. My son, my 12-year-old, is playing basketball. He wants to act maybe one day too.
Okay.
But, he's focused on basketball and that dream first. So hopefully he can realize that, and that'll set him up to realize the rest of them. So they're kind of doing their own things and following their own paths.
Okay. So what is there one particular actor or producer that you have not worked with yet that you would like to work with?
Oh man, I really want to work with The Rock.
The Rock
Johnson.
Dwayne, okay.
Yeah, The Rock is love to do a movie with The Rock. I worked with Kevin Hart. I would love to work with him again.
Okay.
And have a more fun and more time to play with him on screen and have some fun with him on set. Absolutely, I would love to be in a scene or a movie with Denzel. But I tell people all the time, I almost at this point would love to just sit down and have lunch with Denzel, lunch or dinner. And just really, I don't necessarily have to do a movie with Denzel or anything for my career.
I want to have lunch with Denzel too.
Right.
Yeah, some people.
We want to come too.
Some people. Yeah, it's some people that you just want to sit there and soak up the knowledge and and exchange energy. Denzel is one of those men for me that I look up to from afar. Will Smith, I would love to do a project with Will. He's one of my barometers in life to kind of see. He's one of my goals to kind of, if I can get close to his stratosphere of influence and what he's done in the world, I'll be doing all right. So yeah, those are some of the guys I love to work with. Yeah, and I would love to work with Ava DuVernay as a director, writer.
Yeah, she's good too.
Yeah, and Spike, I would love to do a movie with Spike, just because he was one of the people who made me want to do this.
Okay.
I was watching. I wanted to be an actor, but then I started seeing the Spike Lee movies growing up, and I was like, that's the kind of actors I want to do. That's what I want to do. Like, okay, hence my Denzel thing. Denzel's, I watched Mo Better Blues, man. I was like, man, I gotta go learn how to play an instrument. Get this. This is the way to, this is the way to go. So
I want to be in the movie.
And that's what it's supposed to be about. We're here to inspire each other. You know what I'm saying?
But I always I said I want to meet Tyler Perry and be in the movie, but I don't know how to sing.
You ain't got to. Here's the thing. It's not about what you can just go move. Like you ladies doing this. Wait a damn minute. This is brilliant. Some of the girls are somewhere inspired by what you're doing. That's what you're doing.
And that's the plan. That's the plan. If we won't reach but one person a week or somebody, let somebody notice and take some tips and look at us and get ideas from us, and we inspire someone. That's really what it's about.
Right.
Yeah, and seek to always be inspired. Like that's really what it's supposed to be. And life is supposed to be a circle. Like if energy is supposed to be circular. If you hanging out with people or you're doing something that whenever you are with that person, you're doing something and you leave that situation or that person, you don't have more energy than you got there with. You're in the wrong business. You're dealing with the wrong people.
That's right.
Everything is wrong.
Yeah.
Energy is circular.
That's right. It's a distraction.
It's never somebody just taking
it. Distraction.
Right. So it's a drain or it's taken. Most of the time it's taking your energy. So it's stopping you from getting to your dream that you want to do because you got to go somewhere and recharge.
Like a bag of fruit. That one rotten fruit in there won't move that rotten fruit. Everything will rot.
That's like one of my recurring
wait a damn minute.
That's one of my recurring man laws.
Right.
Surround yourself with the right people.
That's right.
Yes, you do. Because, you know, you surround yourself with the right people and you see they doing something and they push it and keep paddling, it's going to make you keep paddling too.
It's a lot easier to ride 100 miles with somebody than by yourself. Trust me.
That's right.
It is.
I didn't do it both ways.
So what would you tell a person that's aspiring to be an actor or actress and they're trying to get into the field and they don't know how to go about doing it? What advice would you give them? What direction?
It'd be the same direction I give somebody who want to be a doctor, who want to be a lawyer. Just find a school, learn how to do it, train. Start studying it. You know, everybody in life is an actor. I mean, because you put on different people every time you get around different people. Most of the time, if you pay attention to yourself, you talk differently to your daughter than you do your son. You talk differently to her than you do to your husband or your boyfriend.
That's right.
Everybody's different. So, you know, we all actors at the end of the day. The difference between me and you is that I know how to do it and just actually push buttons to make it happen. And I'm cognizant of what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. You know,
and you get paid
I would tell people, that part.
That part.
I would tell you, take the first step and go. You know, time is gonna move regardless whether you moving or not. So if you want to be an actor, start. Don't sit around and keep saying you want it. Go do it.
That's right. You gotta go get it.
You gotta go get it.
If your life ain't shit, it's because you ain't doing shit.
Hello. Better get a minute.
Well, it was nice talking with you. I really enjoyed talking with you.
Pleasure is all mine, ladies.
And with you being so busy, it's like a really big deal.
Yes,
talking to you, with you having so many hats that you wear, and you took out a couple of minutes of your day to sit and talk with us. It means a lot. It really means a lot. So what advice, we ask everyone this before we leave, what advice would you give us in doing what we're doing
here
at Wait Again a Minute? What advice would you give us here at the podcast?
It's kind of the motto I live by, other than keep peddling, is chase your purpose and not people. Chase greatness and not money.
Got you. Say it one more time for me, because I'm gonna write that down.
For the people in the background.
Say
it one more time for me.
Chase your purpose and not people.
Right.
Chase your greatness and not money. And the flip side of that is money will chase you.
Okay.
That part.
That's right.
That part. Well.
You ever seen anybody great at what they do and they not rich?
That's right.
Right.
And I'm not even talking about monetarily. See?
Okay. So before we go.
Go ahead. I'm just going. Go ahead.
No, what would you say?
You're trying to get out of here. I said everybody who's great, they're rich, either it's money or even just rich in their spirit of what they're doing because they're chasing their purpose.
That's right.
That's true. That's true. I love it. I love it. Well, before we go, we also want you to say to us, we have everyone do it. Like Rock is gonna say it, and then I want you to say it after her. Wait again a minute. So Rock, you say wait again a minute.
Really, Miss Go Get
Yes, come on.
Whatever. Wait again minute.
Now, can you say that too?
Now, do I say it like her? Or do I say
your
it
own
like
way?
In your own way.
Okay. Wait again minute.
Hey.
Well, we thank you for joining us. We enjoyed our talk, and we took a lot of notes from you. And we will be looking for your book and your clothing line at the top of the year.
And
so we're going to go ahead on and make this movement.
Go to the Volunteers on Script Work. Go to Script Work on YouTube. Watch the Volunteers. Tell somebody else to watch it, and then tell them to watch it too.
I have been watching that on YouTube. I've been watching it because it did kind of remind me of what's the show you were saying? Because it was showing like different little things, and then it had the suspense, like something was going to happen. Then it kind of flipped. So I was like, okay,
y'all remember
they about to do this. and then it flipped and something else
Y'all
happened.
remember
That was
Tales
like,
from the Crypt? Y'all remember Tales from the Crypt? We grew up when we was growing up.
that's it, Tales of the Crypt.
Oh yeah,
That's
I love
exactly
that show.
what it was. I can say it reminds me of a show,
Yeah.
Tales of the Crypt. I
I
was
like
like,
that show. I used to
okay.
love looking at that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So again, thank you. We have to get out of here. We have to let you go. Don't want to hold you up, but we do truly, truly appreciate it. And we wish you well on all of your projects you have going on.
Mhm.
We wish you the best of continued success. And we'll be looking forward to your book and your clothing line. So everyone
To
out there,
purchase.
don't forget the book and the clothing line. We're going to also share his link, and then you can go on and purchase. So we're going to go ahead and keep this moving forward, supporting each other.
That's right.
And also, I also want to give a shout out to a 10-year-old girl who I bought her lip gloss last night.
Mhm.
And I'm loving her lip gloss. She's 10. She makes lip gloss and she bakes cakes. Her name on Instagram is Tears_drip.
All right.
She's 10 years old. And she has her own little business.
Lip
So
gloss
that's the good-
popping.
Right. Thank you.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Share, like this post
All right.
of another episode of Wait a Damn Minute.
Good night, Karon.
Good night. Thank you.
Peace and love, y'all.
Bye-bye.
That was good. He gave some good advice.
He
Chase
did.
your purpose,
Not people.
not paper. Not people.
Not people.
Oh yeah, because the
Not
paper
people.
will come.
Yeah.
The money.
Chase your greatness. I think I.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, hey y'all. How y'all doing? Wait a damn minute.
Your lip gloss popping too.